So in 2 days, I'm headed to our UP deer camp. And to get ready for this, I am working on my RZR right now. So our objective when we go up there is we're going to clear some new lanes and just get everything ready for deer camp. Hopefully do some things that are going to bring the deer to the area, because as you've seen in our last couple deer camp videos, it's usually, like a 20% kill ratio when it comes to our camp anyway. So the first camp usually has like a 50 to 60% kill ratio, and we have I guess it's not a ratio, it's a kill percentage, and then we have, like a 10 or 20. I guess we got 5 guys usually when one person gets one. So we're trying to put some things in place to get the deer to come to the area. What I'm doing today is I'm working on the RZR, and I'm hoping to take up the Rototiller, and we can do a few food plots. Like I said, we're gonna put up a couple new stands. We're going to clear out some lanes. We got a couple blinds that we have up there, and there's really narrow shooting lanes, and they just don't seem to come out. And you can hear them walking around, and you never actually see them because they never come into those shooting lanes. So we're gonna clear out that area. We're gonna do a little work on the bathroom, maybe. I don't know. It's up for debate, I guess. And then I'm gonna hopefully do some food plots. So what I'm working on right now is I got my Rototiller. If you guys have seen my food plot video from last summer, my half-ass food plot video from last summer, I had my Rototiller, and it is very slow because you just, if the ground is too hard, and the problem is like it's either all the way down or all the way up. There's like a few little notches. I can adjust it a little bit, but it's so heavy and so hard, it's like impossible to get it to the level I want. So what my goal is today is I bought this 12-volt oscillator. So I know it's an actuator, but for some reason I keep saying oscillator. Here, I got this on Amazon, and then I picked up this switch here, and I just tested it. I already did the speech actually, but I forgot to turn on the microphone. So I got this oscillator. I'm going to try to connect it to the Rototiller. I think I got a way of doing that. I connected the switch and oscillator, and it does work, but I didn't heat shrink it yet, so it already came apart. But I'm hoping to put a little connector here. I got plans, man. My goal is to get this done today so that I can take this up there, do some rototilling, and then that way I can adjust it. So if I only need to get the top of the ground or whatnot, I can just get the top of the ground, and then if it rains or something while I'm there, the ground should soften up a little bit, and I can get in a little deeper that time. We're gonna have 14 hours of sunlight every day, 16 hours, something. I think it's 14 hours. Let's see, 6 o'clock. Oh, it's way more than that. It's like 15 hours of sunlight. It's 15 to 16 hours of sunlight. I should have time to do some rototilling. It's not like it's real hard work just to sit in a RZR and let the Rototiller do its job. So anyways, that's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm gonna load the trailer. I'm taking my grandpa's trailer. He's got I think it's like a 16-footer. And I'm gonna take that so that we can take Ryan's 4-wheeler. And then we're gonna have the 3-wheeler up there as well. So we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have a lot going on. So look forward to that in the video. So look forward to that in the next couple days. Right now, I'm basically just gonna show you my prep work to go up north. Basically, what it is just a universal sprayer harness. So you literally just connect it to your battery, and you connect it to a sprayer. You got the power going into the switch from the battery with that universal adapter, and then from there, these two don't matter. So because there's no up and down, it doesn't say up and down on the switch. It's a lever going up and down. So basically, whichever one you connect these to, that's what it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back apart, connect this to it, and then I got these little adapters on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description. But I'm just going to put this right here, and then that right here, and then Right there. There you go. I'm gonna put it right there, and then when I want to hook up the rototiller, you know, it'll be right here, and I'll connect it, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I got this online. I think it was around 80 bucks. So this oscillator has 6,000 N. I can't remember what N stands for. I know I read it, I remember. But basically, it's around 1,250 pounds, I think, is how much it can lift. Leave a comment on how many times I actually say oscillator rather than actuator. I know like the black bore and the Culpin, or however you say it, I don't really know. I think theirs is around 2,000 pounds. So this isn't quite as heavy, but it's also, all it's really doing is it's just moving the already swiveled setup that I have for the rototiller. All it's doing is moving it up and down. It's not actually lifting it or anything like that. So it probably only needs, you know, about 200 pounds, 300 pounds of force, and now it has 3 or 4 times that. So we're gonna test it out today, hopefully. The next thing I gotta do, now that I know that it works, the next thing I have to do is I gotta go get the rototiller, pull it in here, and then hopefully get this thing attached to it. Ooh, exciting. So it's probably not going to speed things up for me at the rate that it lifts. I think it's like 5 millimeters a second or something like that. It's real small. Regardless, what it's going to do is it's going to make it more precise for me. Like I was saying before, I'm going to easily be able to lift it to the level that I need it to rototill at. You know, if I'm on unlevel dirt, I can lift it up and down, or there's like a little hill or something. For some reason, I need to lift it or lower it. I'm going to be able to do that with this, and it's going to be a lot more precise than me getting off and trying to get it into those other little holes. What I'm hoping is I can get this on here, on this bolt here, and then I'm gonna hook it up on this from here to here, and that's about where I need it. It's an 8-inch lift, so that's about where I need it to be. Hopefully this thing is strong enough to hold it. I got the long bolt out here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it, I gotta drill this out right here, just a tad bit, to get that bolt to go through there, and then it's going to sit like this, and it's about perfect. It lines up with that hole just about perfect. I mean, it's maybe raised up a little bit, but that's it. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to have this bar here and here, and then once I get it to the level, I see we got all these little grooves. If we get it close enough to the level that I want it, I'm just going to put a pin through that. So that's going to help out a ton. Okay, so right there. And this is why I want to change the name of the channel to Josh Makes Mistakes. So I put this hole here, and then that way, see there, so I put this hole here, and then I put one in here, and then that way it's a little bit extra support so I just don't break my new arm. I don't want to break my new arm. And then I'm going to get some smaller pin so I can put them in these too, for the extra support for when it's actually rototilling. And then I'm going to wire this later. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I might even wear it at camp. I got so much stuff to get ready. I know it works. I'll obviously have to fix something so that I can, fix something so that the wires actually stay together. But for now, it's good. I know that it works. It's going to stay working. But I got to load up on a trailer. So I got the trailer back here. And you know, my grandpa used to farm. He doesn't farm much anymore. So he has this big old barn here, and basically keeps his boat, one little tractor, and that's pretty much it. And then he rents the space in the summer. But I'll tell you what, it makes for a really nice, cool loading station on an 85-degree day. Right here, I'm going to install this piece right here, and then that way, and then from there I'm going to take this one that I cut in half, connect it to the actuator. Oh my god, I finally said it, actuator. And then this will connect and go through into there to the switch, and then I'll just put the connector, the battery connectors. There's a little compartment beside the battery, so when I'm not using it, they'll just sit in there. Basically nothing will be running. I figure a little way I can get through this here to the panel. I'll be able to just run the wire along the frame, and then I shouldn't, I don't know what that was, but it hurt when it bit. Ouch. Run along the frame, I shouldn't get caught in any belts or anything like that. That's the one thing I was worried about. And then I'm going to do it again on the other side, and I'm going to do it to for my sprayer. So I'll be able to take the sprayer and then just plug it in the other side, and then I'll do the same thing where I just keep the connectors, the battery connectors, underneath my seat in that compartment, flip the switch though when I need it, and I'll be able to spray. You're probably hearing the focus motor. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, this is the same size as this hole. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and then run this through it here, and then mark the holes with the marker, and then drill the holes, put some screws in it, and then I'll put this on the back side. Oh god damn it. Back side here, and it'll be connected. So I need to do it like this. And I put some screws and nuts in it, and it'll be connected, and it'll stay there for as long as I need it to, hopefully. So through here, down into there. So now I have that switch right there. So I can raise the actuator and lower the actuator with that switch. So spoiler alert, in the next video you guys are going to see most of the stuff that goes on in the UP for the summer. But to get back to our deer camp, we're pulling the Rototiller, and we're pulling it through the woods, and I thought I had it up high enough. I thought I lifted it up high enough, and on the way through I hit a rock. The rock shears my key pin, and then my pin pops out, and therefore the Rototiller comes off. And in the midst of it basically traveling on its own, it broke the actuator. So I don't even get to show you guys what I was talking about as far as precision, you know, lifting it up precisely to the height that I want it and so on. So, lesson learned, don't buy an aluminum actuator when you are doing some pretty heavy duty lifting. That one was like $60, and it would work for, you know, if you guys were just trying to lift simple things up and down, up and down. But for something like this with the Rototiller, I just don't think that aluminum was too strong. It was already kind of bending when I put it in there. I should have known better, but I just, you know, you have all these hopes and you're just like, you know what, I'm always right. So I just wanted to prove that I was always right, and obviously. So anyways, I don't get to show you the actuator working at camp. It did work. Like I said, I'm gonna buy another one. I found a good hard steel one online that should be strong enough in what it's used for. Other companies use the same one. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that, use that, and then next year, I'll have a video for you guys next year when we go up there and rototill again, because we're gonna be doing this every year. You know, I made the video, I completed the video somewhat, and I just figured I'd show you guys what I did. You know, we did a little bit of modification to a couple different things there. And thanks for watching. Comment down below. I'll see you guys at deer camp in the next video. I gotta go.